Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome to another video dedicated to helping you guys improve at FIFA. In today's video, we're looking at chemistry, how you can get more chemistry, why chemistry is important, exactly what it does to your team, the ways that you can get more chemistry, how you get to 100 chemistry, and then we're going to look at all the new chemistry styles. Because the chemistry styles still have the same names, but they give different numbers this year. So I'm going to show you exactly what each chemistry style does, and I'll talk you through which ones I think are the best and which ones you should be putting on your team. If you like this type of content, please literally like the video. It helps them do better. Comment, let me know what you think of the videos. I'm always looking to improve the videos and make them the best they can be for you guys. And if there's some content you guys want to see, then please let me know. A lot of videos I've done in the last week have been videos that have been requested. I'm trying to put content out that you guys want and will help you guys the most. And please, if you're new around here, please subscribe. Every single day at 6 o'clock UK time, new videos dedicated to helping you improve. So, chemistry. You can see at the top left, I've got 100 chemistry. I did a draft the other day where I had 70 chemistry and I had really good players, but my team played absolutely awful. They felt useless, like they couldn't do anything. As much as possible, you really want to work towards 100 chemistry. You can see here between all the players, there's lots of different links. So Alisson to Varane, it's a red link. Red link means he gets no chemistry from Varane. The three ways a player gets chemistry from another player are nationality. So you can see Mendy and Mbappe get a yellow link because of their nationality. League. So Kante and Adama get a yellow link because they're in the same league. Club. And if you're at the same club, then you also get the same league. So Neymar and Mbappe get a green link. So if a player has a red link, it means that they get no chemistry to that player. A yellow link means they get one chemistry. A green link means they get two. And I don't know why EA doesn't show this, but if they get all three of the things I talked about, a nationality, club and league, like Mendy and Varane, then they get 3 links. Basically, to get 10 out of 10 chemistry on a player, he needs to have as many links as players he connects to. So, Varane has 3 links to Mendy, a yellow link to Mbappe that counts as 1, so that's 4 chemistry links. No links to Van Dijk and Alisson, but he has 4 links from Mbappe and Mendy, and he connects to 4 players. So he gets the 4 out of 4, and you can see when you flick the right stick, it says he has 10. The only players in this team who don't have 10 at the moment are Ronaldo and Traore. So Ronaldo has 7 chemistry because he still has 1 link. Adama has 8 because he has 1 link. The reason that Adama has 8 compared to Ronaldo's 7 is that the manager is giving Adama a boost. So that's another way you can get more chemistry from your players. You can see here, there's 2 little icons just underneath where it says the club. So where it says Neymar and PS, where it says the PSG next to Neymar, the shield logo is green. That means loyalty to the club. You get loyalty either by being a first owner card. So if you've packed that card, they instantly get that green loyalty. Or after 10 games, a player will get loyalty. So if you use someone for 10 games, they get loyalty and they get a +1 chemistry. If they get that and they have all the links possible, they'll get 10 chemistry. If they have, like Varane, 4 links but they don't have loyalty or the manager, they'll get 9 chemistry. My general lowest chemistry that I would like on a player would be 7 or 8. I wouldn't really want to go below that. Once we get to Team of the Years and the cards are crazy and have 99 stats anyway, it's not as important. But at this point of the game, chemistry styles, and I'll show you exactly what they do in a bit, make a big difference and can really improve players. It can make some players who don't look that good absolute monsters. And with how important pace this year is, chemistry styles are really important to be able to up your pace so you can keep up with players. The manager one, so you can see CR7 doesn't have the manager, is basically literally the manager. Do they have the same league or nationality? So the manager's French, so you can see all my French players, Mbappe, Varane, Mendy, Kante, all get a manager chemistry. And then his Premier League, So all my Premier League players on the right side here, Alisson, Van Dijk, Semedo, Kante, Dama, they get the chemistry. These players all have loyalty and enough links, so they get 10 out of 10. Icons connect to everyone. One of the best things about icons is that because they connect to everyone, it makes it so much easier to build a team. And if you have someone of the same nationality as that icon, so let's say Kante was German, or I was using Vieira instead of Ballack, Kante would get 2 links, which makes it a lot easier to link some players in. So like if I was using Figo instead of Adama Traore, CR7 would get 3 links, and because he links to 3 players, that would give him the 10 chemistry. So we'll look, for example, here with Neymar, the boost he gets. Deadeye gives 10 movement, finishing, 15 shot power, 5 long shots. It gives 10 vision, but because he's already got 99 with it, it maxes it out, and 99 short pass. I will go on to FootWiz and show you literally every chem style and what they do and which ones I think are good and not. But then you can see with CR7, because it says he has 7 player chemistry, he's getting 3 acceleration sprint speed instead of +5, which Engine would give if he was on 10 chemistry. If your team chemistry isn't 100, players also lose some of the boost they get from this, even if they had 10 player chemistry. And then there's also just a thing in game where players just in general don't pass as fluidly, they don't move as fluidly, like the team just don't perform as well. And it's not even just because their stats aren't as good. Another thing that affects chemistry is, are they in the right position? So if CR7 was a cam position instead of a striker, he would have like 4 chemistry. You need to try play players in the right position as much as possible. So Neymar, if I was to put him up front and get him enough links, but make him a left forward, he'd get 7 chemistry. These type of things you can experiment with, but you can see here, Mbappe isn't a CDM. In game, I play Mbappe as a lamb, a left attacking midfielder in the 4-2-3-1. But to get him chemistry, I start in the 4-3-3, third variation. I move him to CDM so he can link to Varane, Mendy, and Neymar. And then you can see in game, that's what the team starts as there on the right. But in game, I switch to a different game plan. I go to my defensive. This is where you change your tactics. So a lot of people don't realise this. The team you see on this screen, this is literally for most people, they just use it to get chemistry. And then in game, they change. You can change to the defensive by moving the left arrow twice. And then in game, that's what my team lines up as. So I'm not playing Mbappe at CDM. I'm actually playing him at left attacking midfield. But I just start him at CDM to get chemistry. And then I change straight away in game to this formation. So hopefully that's answered any questions you have about how chemistry works. If you still have any questions, please comment in the video and let me know. Now let's look at exactly what the chemistry styles do and why they're so important and some of the boosts that they can give. Okay, for this part of the video, boys, I've moved my webcam to the top right corner over this way so you can see the screen properly on here. Basically here, you can see on FootWiz, they have a system here where you can look at all the chem styles on a player. So FootWiz is a great website for this, where you can see exactly the stats a player will have when you buy him if you put chem styles on him. And you can even change these to say, okay, let's say if I got this player, you've built a concept squad where you see what your team will look like. He'll be on 8 chemistry in a team that has 97 chem. You can do things like that. Like I say, for the most part, you should always be aiming. I mean, you should always have 100 team chem as much as possible. The only time I'd say it's acceptable not to is if it's because you're waiting to get loyalty on the players after playing 10 games with them. And only the very best players really should be played off chem, especially at this point of the game. So I've picked a player who's not going to be 99 on anything, so we can see exactly what the chem styles do. So, basic, which is what all players when they're fresh out of pack start with, gives +5 on a lot of these stats. You can see there, without any chemistry, he's a 73 striker. With chemistry, he goes to a 75. So this is a good way to up your players' levels and make them a lot better. Basic at this point of the game is pretty useless, doesn't really do a lot. It's not one I'd really be using. Sometimes later in the year it's not bad on players like Team of the Years who have very good cards and a few just +5s across the board will help them. Sniper used to be shooting and dribbling, but they've changed this one this year. I'm not sure everyone's noticed this, but it's a pretty good card, to be honest, and they've made it shooting and physical. It's kind of what Finisher was last year, and Finisher's now the shooting and dribbling. The lack of any finishing on it is a bit of a letdown, but if you've got a player who's got really high shooting, like high finishing, but lacks the long shots, this can be a pretty good one. It's also pretty nice, the extra aggression, strength, jumping, heading seems a lot more usable this year, so I think this could be a pretty good chem style. Finisher, this one looks really good. Finisher used to only give +5 finishing, which didn't really make sense for a chem style called Finisher, but now it gives 15 finishing and 10 shot power. To me, this is one of the best, if not the best chem style in the game that doesn't involve pace. 15 finishing is amazing. 15 dribbling is insane. You can see it's putting up 5 levels as a striker. Like, there's some players that will probably already be really quick, that if you put this on, so let's say, let's look at Adama Traore. If you put a finisher on him, it suddenly makes him way, way better. He actually can shoot a bit now. So it's actually a pretty good chem style, I think, in terms of what it can offer. Deadeye, again, a chem style that I like. This one's more of a one you use on cams or rapid strikers who are awful at passing and need a bit of a shooting upgrade. The finishing, shot power on it is really nice. Movement seems important this year. Well, thank you to Jared the Sir 123 who just followed the stream. Lots of vision, short passing. It's a really nice one to make players a bit technically better. By the way, just reminded me from that person following the stream, if you've not followed my stream already, please check it out. I stream every single day, trying to put out good content for you guys. It's a chance to watch me play live, check out my gameplay, ask me questions. Marksman, it's pretty good. The lack of any agility or balance on it for me hurts it a bit, and not lots of shot power. 10 strength's nice, but no aggression. Like, I don't think it's as good as some of the others, to be honest. Hawk, I wish it gave 10 finishing instead of 10 long shots, but it's pretty nice. Good bit of physical, nice bit of pace. If you've got one of these strikers who's got low to mid 90s pace, he just needs a bit of shooting upgrade and physical and get him that 5 pace, get him to 99. Hawk's a really good one. Artist, doesn't give any balance, doesn't give any short pass. One of the worst chem styles in the game. I won't be using that on many players at all. Architect, this one's pretty nice. 15 strength. If you want to really upgrade an attacking fullback, you're not too bothered about the defending, you want to just make his passing a bit better, make him a physical beast, he's already got pace. 15 strength's nice. I don't think many players are going to use this at this point of the game, but later on in the year when we get really quick cards who lack a bit of physical and passing, it'll be really nice. Powerhouse, doesn't give any defensive awareness barely, like 5's not a lot. Passing, probably one of the least important stats for someone who you want to put defending on, so I don't think that's very good. Maestro, 10 free kick accuracy is not very good. No agility balance, no finishing. I wouldn't be using that. Engine, now this is a really good one. I think this one's pretty similar to previous years. You get 10 balance, and balance is a stat that a lot of players who are tall lack. So 10 balance can really be a game changer for some of these players. 10 dribbling's nice. Also gives a bit of pace, and then passing on it just boosts the pass a bit. Like on CR7, this makes him really, really good on the ball. Gives him like 98 dribbling, proves his balance. Like, it's a really good one for players who might be a little bit clunky. Often with CDMs, it's a choice of Anchor to like boost the physical, defending and pace, Shadow to make them really quick and good at defending, or Engine to just make them a bit better on the ball. Sentinel, they've nerfed this one a bit in my opinion. It used to have 10 strength, and the fact it gives 15 heading, which is not that important a stat for defenders because, yeah, they want to win headers, but heading accuracy is not about winning, it's just where the header goes. It's good on rapid fullbacks who don't need any pace anymore, but yeah, they've nerfed that one this year. Guardian, defending and dribbling, it might be good on a fullback later on in the year, who's really good physically. The 15 dribbling's nice. Later on when we get team of the season fullbacks, it'll be really nice on players who feel a bit clunky. Backbone, no short pass, not a lot of defending awareness, not a lot of strength, pretty useless. Anchor, they nerfed this one in some ways. They gave it less interceptions and defending awareness and 5 less aggression, but they gave it 10 strength. So this will be a pretty good one on a lot of centre-backs. At this point of the game, I'm probably going to be going Shadow on nearly every centre-back though. Because yes, physicals are important, 10 strength would be great. But at the moment, everyone is just spamming through balls. Pace is so hard to deal with. So I'm personally going to be trying to make sure everyone's got as much pace as possible. Which takes me to the final 3. We'll go to Shadow first because it's similar to Anchor. Shadow used to give 15 acceleration. Bit of a shame they took that off. But 10 acceleration and pace is huge. Doesn't get the 10 defending awareness, and I think defending awareness is the most important of the defending stats. But 10 interceptions is nice. But like I said, just giving 10 pace is going to help the centre-backs so much to deal with these pacey strikers who are a nightmare at the moment. I think there's a chance EA might nerf pace a little bit because it is so strong. But I quite like how it is. But it's just a bit hard at the moment when you've not got many rapid centre-backs. Hunter's better this year in my opinion. It used to only give 5 finishing. It's taken 5 off the penalties and put it into finishing. I still wish it gave more shot power and finishing instead of the volleys and penalties. But 10 pace and a nice finishing upgrade is pretty useful. Get the most out of your attackers. And then Catalyst is probably the worst out of the pace ones. 10 pace obviously on it's nice, but 15 crossing and 10 free kicks. Not very good. You probably want to go Hunter or Shadow. But boys, you can see here exactly how much this will improve some of the players. Like Hunter makes this guy 4 levels better. Look at a card like Ousmane Dembele and how much better some of these cards can make. Look at a Deadeye here on Ousmane Dembele. Look at the boost it gives him, man. 75 finishing is pretty rubbish. I feel finishing's been improved a bit this game, but it'll still be a bit of a letdown. Whereas when you put that on, it puts his shot power from 83 to 98, which is going to be insane. Also, that's a tip I'll give you. Shoot a bit harder this year. Shooting with a bit more power. Keepers really struggle with it. 10 finishing. It makes him actually a pretty clinical player and boosts his passing to pretty decent levels when he's already rapid and good at dribbling. Boys, you've seen exactly here how important chem styles can be this year. Hopefully any questions you had about chemistry have been satisfied here. If you've got any more, please let me know. If there's any videos you want to see, please let me know. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Appreciate you boys. Have a great evening.